Determine the value of the confidence coefficient, z of alpha over 2, for 1 minus alpha equals 0.84. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to find what alpha over 2 actually is. So if you start with 1 minus alpha equals 0.84, I'm going to add alpha to both sides. That'll give me 1 equals 0.84 plus alpha. Then to get alpha by itself, I'm going to subtract 0.84. That'll give me 0.16 equals alpha. Then dividing both sides by 2, that'll mean alpha over 2 equals 0.08. So to find what z of alpha over 2 is, we're actually going to need to pull up the table in the book. In actual WebAssign, when it tells you to click on Appendix B, that table that they show you is actually quite limited. So instead, I'm going to go to the actual ebook here and use this table instead, which gives a lot more options. You can get to it quickly by going up here and typing in 716. That's the page number it's on. Now, from our problem we are working on, our alpha over 2 was equal to 0.08. So the strategy we need to do is we need to look in this table here and try to get as close to 0.08 as we can without trying to go over. So if we look through here, you'll find that right here is 0.0808. That's pretty close, but it could be better if it weren't over. So the next best thing we can get is 0.0793 right here. So z of alpha over 2, or z of 0.08, is going to be this z value right here. Ignore the negative, because if you put in the negative, I'm not sure it'll work. So we have 1.4 and 1. So 1.41 is going to be our z of alpha over 2 value for this problem. Now the problems in number 6 say determine the level of confidence given the confidence coefficient z of alpha over 2, for z of alpha over 2 equals 1.61. Now this is asking for the exact opposite. This is wanting 1 minus alpha. So first we need to figure out what alpha over 2 1.61 is referring to. So we need to go back to the table to find that out. Now to do this problem, back in here at this table, we're going to need to find the z value 1.61 and find what area it relates to. So if we go here to 1.6 and 1, we find that the area they give us is 0.0537. So 0.0537 is going to be our alpha over 2 for this problem. So now we can go back and use this as our value to solve. So using 0.0537 as our alpha over 2, we need alpha. So we're just simply going to multiply both sides by 2. That'll give us 0.1074 equals alpha, but we need 1 minus alpha for the problem. So as long as we do the same thing to both sides, it's equal. So I'm going to take 1 minus both sides. So 1 minus 0.1074 is equal to 1 minus alpha. That makes 0.8926 equal to 1 minus alpha. So 0.8926 is our level of confidence for this problem. That's the answer that we need for WebAssign.